And Tebo Mokoena returns to the starting lineup. Out go Arthur. Salesi is on the bench. And
The
Batusi
team that has got to attack early stages of the game to try and impose their presence here to the host themselves. So you look
Beth Masangu, while Mori Kate has been included in midfield. No Pom Velase, he is suspended, and Igor Salatil will also make his. So how do you expect them to stack up with all those changes, Brian Martin?
the defensive pairing of
Continue to rack up the goals and continue to extend his lead at the top of the goal scorers charts. Well, you wouldn't better. Just kept his second clean sheet of the season over the weekend in that win over Stellies. The players who have lined up on the halfway line. Let's take a look at this. This new innovation in football. It's like a rugby style kickoff where you almost kick for touch and look for the corner flag. But look at this. He's gone backwards as we are underway here. Game week 12 here. The team in first, Mamelodi Sundowns against 7th place TS Galaxy. What do you make of that, Brian Martin?
No, I'm going to describe.
Go from Tebogo Potsani for Siwelele is giving the lead away to Stellies as a shot fired in, but wide of the goal of Ronwin Williams. And yeah, so goals are there. Weekend show tremendous quality. And really from the first whistle, they were at Stellies and a chance! Oh, almost a brilliant start, and from who else?
Him.
Tormentor-in-chief, destroyer-in-chief of TS Galaxy in years gone by, Peter Shalulile.
Always in the box, always switched on, can pounce on any loose ball. Look at how sharp he was in terms of control and execution as well. Quick thinking.
Siwelele at home. They play them on the Defalone Stadium. Over the top. Great ball from Diteja. Just a heavy touch. But good thinking from Ronin Williams. Look how Masambi has got in his locker. Coming up against Kodiso Mudao. But as we look at that ball over the top again for Diteja.
I think for me, it's the touch that let him down.
This is pass is intercepted, but Matthews! Oh. Boy, did he smack that one, and it just goes wide there. Tashrik Matthews and has had 8 goal involvements for Mamelodi Sundowns this season, 4 goals and 4 assists.
Very inviting for him. Left-footed as well.
And that was...
College football is big. Yes.
Oh, look at Zindonga's pace here. Oh, what a recovery tackle. Kodiso Mudao. Let's see it again. One of the best in the business. Zindonga. The ball, the flag was up, so...
More on the left-hand side, which I've seen him excel, but hey, we're not part of the planning.
Chance, yeah! And the flag was out, it will not count. That flag was up for offside.
Was it him? Kodiso Mudao.
What is the discussion here? I mean, the call has been made unless the assistant calls the referee Castor over to try and change his mind, he won't.
Even Ronin Williams has gone there. Let's have a look at this and see what happens here.
There's a foul on Kodiso Mudao, but I think what they're arguing is that why not play an advantage? I'm not sure at what point the whistle, at what point, but I'm not sure at what point he blew the whistle, whether he blew it immediately there. But Ronin Williams, as captain, had gone over to go and try and argue the point that if the whistle goes here, then, well, there is no goal. Shot from Ayende. Stings the gloves of Iratape.
Had one thing in mind. The minute he switched from the left onto the right-hand side.
Jaden Adams, scorers of the only goal for... Now could be a chance here for TS Galaxy. I just couldn't get the ball to the Tejan. Keita could have done better there. What a chance.
What a chance. The swiftness. Very few chances.
Oh, very nearly falling for Zindonga there. Robert Williams makes another great save. Well, he didn't know much about that first effort from Zindonga. Just really hit him. And then good recovery there. It was Salatil who had pushed up there.
Why were you
winning 4? Now, Tebo Mokoena. Tap him. Gets down to make the save. And gets lucky because he blocked it straight back into play. But as a defender there, I think it was Zulu who was there to tidy up. Good run from Mokoena. And indeed it was Veluyega Zulu.
He had one thing in mind.
Could be something on here for the Titan. He's isolated. And a great save from Ronald Williams. No one following up. Zindonga wasn't close enough.
They needed a third player. It was 2 of them unlocking. Look at this run. He's teasing them. Good timing of that run. Had to improvise. Needed, like I said, it was 2v3. But then the goalkeeper, no one attacking, recovers
before the break and just after the restart. Oh. Close. So close. You can see from the reaction of those clad in yellow in the stands that they knew that was close. Tebo Mokoena is still looking for his out for actually an entire season. But he's back, he says, that now, and picked up another when he came back soon after, which often happens. Lithuania's ball in is a brilliant one. Keita was offside. He was already wheeling away to celebrate, but he was with a defensive header there. Lithuania picks it up and put it back in the mixer. Mokoena tried to clear it, but that was an awkward little bounce in front of him. There's Tejani almost squeezing some now to spend 20,000 rand.
Yeah.
Rainers. The cutback and Sauls scores! Whoa, what a beautifully worked goal! How to make it look easy! How to put Sundowns in the lead! It's Artur Sauls! The Brazilian puts the Brazilians in the lead. Finally, they make the breakthrough.
Champions know how to make things happen. They have the attitude. The mentality is there, the creativity. They believe that even when it looks frustrating for them, they will make a plan. It starts with the run, times the run. Look at that run. Ikram Reyners becomes the supplier. He makes a late run, Salas. Good combination. It takes 3 touches. First from the defenders, and then the last one, placement exquisite. Reyners, the supplier.
Tejani wins it back temporarily. Matthews slips it through. Oh, Reyners disappointing there. Rush of blood to the head there.
Yeah.
Not uncharacteristically uncool there. Matthews normally so composed in this area, but there goes for the first time shot. The ball take a little bit of Naha to take a bubble somewhere else, and we're hearing his. Oh! That one was shaped beautifully by Mokoena. Was waiting to see the net ripple there, but it goes just wide from Tebo Mokoena.
But he got it to that side and that angle, and he did not go full laces. He went for placement. Look at that, fullbacks. I mean, you go to the right-hand side, you are going to find Mudau.
Oh, is that what does the referee decide there? The flag was up. The goal will not count. Well, Mokoena race towards the referee. Needs to be very careful. Needs to be very careful there, Tebo Mokoena. The way he approached the referee, that's the kind of thing they're starting to clamp down on in other leagues in the world. That kind of players descending on the referee like that, it's not really something you want to see. It hardly ever changes the referee's mind anyway, so it's pointless. It's just unseemly, as you Oh, but I think Sundowns have an argument here. First this season, they've won, which has happened on 8 occasions. But hang on, here's Matthews.